Welcome to Montoya Adventures. My name's Kim, and I'd like to take you on a little trip. Ron and I just went to Laughlin for Valentine's Day, and we'd like to show you some of our favorite casinos and some of the things that we like to do when we're there. This is the Aquarius Casino, which is where we usually stay, so this is walking to our room. We'll be doing an entire review video of the Aquarius, but this just gives you a little sneak peek into the main casino floor. It's bright and nice. There's lots of tables and slot machines, and we really enjoy playing here and staying here. Be sure to check out our other videos for a full casino review here, but I'm just giving you an overview of our Valentine's weekend. Now, we do typically get free night stay here, and you just have to play a little bit, and you can earn some great rewards. This casino has a really good rewards program. So Ron is not a big slot machine player, but he did have a little free play, so he is playing the Huff and Even More Puff, which is one of my very favorite games. We're also in the process of making a big Huff and Even More Puff video review, so be sure to check that out soon too. Here's some more of the tables. They've got some great blackjack tables, craps, roulette. And then because I didn't have luck there this time on Huff and Even More Puff, I decided to move over to the Mo Mummy game, and this was really fun. I actually did quite well on this game, so I won a bit on our first night there. We actually went in on Thursday and came home on Saturday, Valentine's Day, but we had Thursday and Friday nights stay there. So decided to play some of the Mo Mummy, and yeah, I won a little bit. And I usually buy in at about $100, and we'll see what I can make off of that. And I think I cashed out $400 on this time, so that was good. We'll talk a little more about the Mo Mummy another time. Let us know down in the comments if you'd like to see some live action of slot machine play, because we enjoy watching those videos, and let us know if you'd like to also. One of the things we love about Laughlin is everything is really close and within walking distance. Now, this is the Colorado River, and that is Arizona on the other side, and we're on the Nevada side. And so there's these great boardwalks along the side of the river, and you can walk from casino to casino. So it's much smaller than Vegas. It's a little older crowd, and so it's a much more casual, calm feel. So the first night we were there, we walked over to the Riverside, which is the next casino over, because I had some free play there, but we also needed to cash our vouchers out so we could get our buffets and our free prime rib dinners the next night. So it's a great incentive. These casinos give out a lot of incentives if you play there. And I'm just kind of quickly walking you through the Riverside here, show you some of the gaming areas they have, lots of slot machines. They do have a small selection of tables available too. But they have the really good buffets here. They offer a lot of concerts and shows and things like that. And we're going to put out a little review of the Riverside as well, so look for that. Now, this is the buffet. We are in here for the brunch buffet, and just want to give you a little idea of it. It's pretty decent. And with the players' rewards, we got it comped, so just went over and had a nice little brunch time. And then afterwards, one of the games I also like to play there is this Buffalo game. And I've only played it a handful of times. Some friends of ours got me kind of started on this one, and it's a fun game too. So I actually did pretty well that morning playing Buffalo, so that was a good feeling. And I don't know if you're all gamers, and again, like I was saying earlier, if you want to see more specific slot machine gaming action with the noise and the spins and the way we kind of strategize our betting on there, let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. This is just a really fun game, and I did pretty well on it that day. So again, I usually put in $100 when I'm playing and hope to win, and I do win the majority of the time. Now, the funny thing is I'm showing you a lot of slot machine action, but Ron and I are both table players typically. We both like blackjack, we like craps, we like roulette, and I've gotten really into baccarat lately. So we'll be making more videos about those things later. Okay, so back to our weekend. Once we finished over there, we walked back over to the Aquarius. Again, that is the casino that we stayed in, and we truly think it's the nicest for staying, but we had some work to do. So the good thing is they have a desk area. We were set up at our desk up there, and we were each doing some work. In real life, Ron is a mortgage loan officer. Anybody needs a loan in Arizona, let him know. And I've been starting to help process for him, so that's what we were up there doing. When dinner time came around, we went back over to the Riverside into the prime rib room because we had free prime rib dinners. And they have a potato station set up, and it's really a pretty view. So you sit and you look out over the river, And it's just a really nice, again, a buffet setup for dinner. They carve the prime rib right at your table, and they have great desserts too. And of course, before we walked back over, I had to play a little more Buffalo and won again. Some friends of ours were also in town, and we all decided to go over to the Edgewater to play bingo that evening. And they had some really lively music, so here's just a little bit of their casino floor. We're going to do a review of the Edgewater for you as well. Look for that video to come, but this is just a little bit in their casino, lots of slots over there. And then it was Valentine's Day. So after we got up and had breakfast, we decided to drive around a little bit. So Laughlin has a strip of casinos, so we're just going to show you out the window of the casinos. Most of them, honestly, are within walking distance. It's much, much smaller than Vegas. It is lit up at night, so that's really fun. But we just drove all the way down the road to see what other casinos were down there. There's a Golden Nugget down there. There's a Tropicana, a Harrah's, the Pioneer, and while we haven't gone to play in any of these ones recently, just wanted to give you a little idea of what the street looks like and what other options you have for you, because a lot of people have players cards and you might have comps at one of these hotels. Now here's coming back down towards the front of the area, and you can see some of the other hotels off to the side, and they're actually really nice. This is a Pioneer. This is a really old hotel, and Ron hadn't, well, there's the Golden Nugget. Ron hadn't been to the Pioneer in a long time, so we drove by that one. And it was just kind of fun to drive around and really see what you could do. Again, this is not a glitzy, glamoury town like Las Vegas, but it's slower paced, and there's lots of freebies. And if you enjoy just a leisurely casino, that's the Colorado Belle. It used to be a casino. It is not in service, but it's really cool looking, and I really hope somebody buys it. There's an In-N-Out burger, so we decided to have lunch in In-N-Out, and it's right by the Tropicana. And then we were going to head back over to the Aquarius after we had our lunch, because they were doing a Valentine's Day bingo. So here we are. I mean, not the Aquarius, the Edgewater. Edgewater's the only casino around there that has bingo. And they also have the Pink Box donuts, and these are delicious. So if you like donuts, they have some amazing donuts to offer there. But they were doing a cute Valentine's Day bingo, and you got those little gnomes if you played. So we decided to go ahead and play. We didn't win. Anyway, back over to our hotel, the Aquarius, before we went home, and we just decided to go ahead and play a little bit more on the slots. This trip, neither of us did very well on the tables, and that's unusual, because at least one of us usually does well playing blackjack. But Ron played a little more huff and puff, and these games were paying out like crazy when we were there in early December, but they weren't paying out as well this time. So I'm not sure. I know there's different rates that different machines will pay out at, but he got that buzzsaw wheel feature, so it's kind of fun to play huff and puff. While you're watching this, I just want to throw out, this is a fun place to go if, I don't know, I mean, I guess younger people would probably really enjoy it too. Occasionally we see people in their 20s or 30s there, but I would say the demographic of the crowd there is anywhere from mid-40s to 70s or 80s. And like I said, it's a little slower paced. One thing to remember about these casinos versus like the casinos that we go to in Arizona, people can smoke in them. So they are very smoky. I kind of feel like stepping into my grandparents' house when I was a kid, you know, just sort of that little more stagnant, musty, smoky smell. But once you get past that, the dealers are super nice. Everything's really friendly, low-key, and it's a fun place to go. We enjoy meeting up with friends there, and it's kind of chill. And if we're lucky, we will win some, and it's just a really good time. And it's quick for us, you know. It's about a little under 4-hour drive, so it's pretty fast. I also decided to play with the Mummy again before we left, and did pretty well. I had $20 of free play that I had earned in my card, so I was playing on the casino's dime, and that's really the funnest way to do it. And I walked away with $180 off that machine, so it was really nice. One thing we had to do before we left was a little editing for some videos that we were making. Trying to find time when we can do that can sometimes be a real challenge. So we went back up to our hotel room and we just set up our desk area for a little bit and we recorded some footage and it worked really well. This is looking out of our room. Not the most perfect view. We didn't get the riverside view this time, but you can still see the mountains, which is pretty. But here's a little pan of the room. This is like a standard room. You get a little chair, love seat thing, a desk area, which we did work at yesterday, a TV, a fridge, Ron wave. Ron sitting on the bed, good size king size bed. Not the most comfortable, but I don't think most hotel beds are. Little closet area, no safe, so that's not great. And then a decent size restroom. So we are checking out now. Something we really like about this hotel is being able to just do an online checkout. You just leave the keys in the room and you are ready to go whenever you want to leave. Well, I mean, by 11 o'clock when the checkout time is. But so we decided to leave. This is like Valentine's Day afternoon and we're on our way out of town and there's the sign, thanks for visiting Laughlin. Then you drive across the Colorado River back to the Arizona side, and that's the trip. As always, please like the video, subscribe, and give us a comment if you have anything to tell us or you want to share anything, or if you see us out there, say hello. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.